feel, girl. Oh, where beneath for the light you see and the light you feel, girl. Don't worry, sister, that you'll be missing out on your father's kiss, your mother's eyes, your brother's smile, and your sister's walking missing. The angels wait in heaven and they're waiting just to hold you. The angels wait in heaven where no one will ever scold you. Nobody ever gets out of this world with the way they went about it. Nobody ever gets out of this world with the way you live without it. So whoever needs for the light you see and the light you feel, girl. Oh, whoever needs. Good evening, g'day. My name's Richard Green, Milky Bar Kid, Dr. Green Thumb, all of those rolled into one. I'm an Irish Aboriginal, Mum's Irish, Dad's Aboriginal. He's a Darug man from the mountains of Katoomba, Blue Mountains. I was born in Katoomba. I was there until I was 4 years old, and divorce separated us all. My family had dragged from pillar to post throughout the west and eventually to Queensland. As children, my brother, sister and I went with my mother and stepfather to New Zealand. And kia ora te kanawa, haere mai. It's for the respect of those people and their tēnā whanau and their land. I thank them to this day for instilling in me the virtue to come home and try and track down my grandmother's language. Today I'm teaching it in schools and helping reclaim it and revive it for the country, for the nation, for New South Wales. And I've got many, many hundreds of children speaking it and learning to understand and communicate in it. Why would it be interesting to do an actual story of myself? One, I've survived hardship. Two, I've survived drug addiction. So if I'm talking with young people, the most important thing they should be learning today is to maintain a sense of sobriety. You know, sadly our elder generation didn't leave us with much choice. You know, they've left behind a lot of shambles, and we keep doing it to every generation after. But it's about time we started concentrating on getting our youth sober, man. Wagol darabara, chulamara, waro karagareng. Karagareng, waro bamul. This is something I can teach. I've been given full permission from our older people that are amongst us, from the spirits of our ancestors. I have a great heritage in this country. I remember asking it as 9-year-old in primary school, Miss, can you tell me a little something about BC? She thought I was talking about Christ. I was asking her about Cook. I teach music, I teach poetry, I teach song. It can heal the heart, it can tame a beast. I've written hundreds and hundreds of poems and short plays and sonnets and song, and if I may break into one. In days of old, when stories were told and spoken around the campfire, all would listen. Not one soul would miss it, and no one would stir or move a muscle until the old ones first retired. For they came through smoke or by whirlwind. They came simply from the fires. They held out their hands to all the clans, whilst the young choked back their smile. Then when Euroclydon arrived and brought his laws, these old were placed on trial. They ordered this and that, or this and that, but they just escaped, leaving no trace, and simply disappeared across sacred borders. Today, when they appear back home to where their lives have grown and tell the one-of story, the fire's warm, they glow, the amber's red, they show. The old ones know when to show because the young are smiling by the fires. The two most defining moments in my life, 1991, the 27th of January 1991, I hit a telegraph pole driving a car in a huge storm. I spent a couple of weeks in a coma with cerebral hemorrhage, and 2 years learning to walk and talk properly. The second most defining moment to put me on this track to where I am today was, albeit in prison, I met Kriv Stenders and auditioned for Jack in the Jim McNeil play 2 Out, and secured the role, and it's all been up and up with prayer. And we love and cried again, and loved again, and cried again, and we love. Otherwise I'm going to have to charge you.